welcome into my video. It's Monday, the 17th, 18th. I don't know. I don't know. I would look at my watch. I have a um Apple Watch, but I've kind of stopped wearing that. I'm not going to get into all that. But I'm Rin. Welcome to my video. Random tangents are a normal function. But most of the time we talk about cross stitch. I did get a new watch. It has Sonic the Hedgehog on it. Oh, let's see if I can show it to you upside down a little better. So it's not great. But yeah, in case you're wondering about that, it's just I'm trying to step away from a lot of technology stuff online. I don't know. I've been having some issues with that lately. Not really like personally affecting me. I wouldn't say it's like that. It's just like the things I've been seeing, the way I don't know, it's just like a lot of things. I have issues with anyway, we're gonna talk about cross stitch. If you're new here, that's what we normally talk about. If you're not new here, then you know how it goes. But either way, welcome into another week. I haven't actually posted my last video yet, but I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do that later today. But I did make more progress on Alice. So I filled in this really pale blue on her apron, and then I started in on her hair. So I'm pretty sure I should be able to finish her up today, so she will be done, and see if maybe I can get started on the next frosted pumpkin pattern I'm wanting to work on small. So I did get I did finally get the floss I needed for that one, and then I got buttons for the next one. So I'm glad I was able to get everything. I actually ordered all the fancy flosses I needed for all of the ones I'm planning on doing this next year. So I'll just have to worry about getting DMC and figuring out fabrics. So that'll be nice because I have to order those fancy flosses online. I don't have a local needlework shop, so don't have any easy way to get that stuff. The ones that are like two hours or more away. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's just Monday. Kind of tired. We were tidying up the garage because we're getting a small chest freezer in next weekend, so we had to make sure that we had a spot for it and it was all cleared out and ready to go, because I'm wanting to like start buying meat and stuff, especially in more bulk, and freezing it because just like the prices have gotten so high. And we have a Sam's Club membership, but the packages they sell it in are really big, so we really need to freeze it. And our refrigerator, the freezer is pretty small, so we decided to go ahead and get a chest freezer to put out in the garage, have a little more room for that sort of stuff, so we can kind of like stock up either at Sam's or when there's sales, because sometimes Publix has like buy one get one sales on stuff. So that's what I'm going to be working on doing is stocking up on that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you on Tuesday, and hopefully I'll have that finished. It's Tuesday. This shirt is still appropriate. I'm tired this week. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I did finish Alice, although, okay, I'm gonna admit, I finished this morning. I just had like 70 something stitches to do, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna finish that and then do the video because it wasn't much. But ta-da! She is done. They do a really good job with the shading and stuff on that. It's not like a ton of colors even, so it's really nice. It definitely looks like the video game pixel art sort of thing, so it's cool. But yeah, Alice is done. Yay! Another one down. 11 billion to go. So many. Me and my princess project. It's such just crazy. Crazy obsession with me, but it's a special interest. Yeah, but I'm excited about that. Next year, I've got on my list of stuff to do the Abby Sue Alice, because I was doing them in order, but a weird thing happened and I ended up doing Wendy before Alice. So next year I'm going to do the Abby Sue Alice and the Pix Cross Wendy. Wait, is there? Yes. Moving on. So then I'll be up to Wendy in both of those patterned sets. Oh, oh. Yeah, it's. I feel you, Grogu. uh, yeah, it's just I got stuff I gotta do today, but we'll see how that goes. We have to head home early this afternoon for what I'm usually up to on Tuesdays, because I don't know, I'm not feeling it today. So the thing it might be is, so I stopped taking my allergy. Well, I was on 2 allergy meds, and so I stopped taking one of them at the beginning of last week, and then this week I stopped taking the other one because I'm trying to kind of see how much they're actually doing, because I started taking them before I realized that I was allergic to wheat, and so I'm trying to see, with me avoiding wheat, how much they're doing for the other stuff. So it might be, unless I'm like getting sick, which I hope not, uh, it might be that they're doing more than I thought. Although I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'll see you back here tomorrow and we'll see if I feel better. Okay, it is Wednesday. I remembered. So I did get started on Get Your Tinsel in a Tangle from the Frosted Pumpkin. You can see I already have the little sloth guy. Isn't he just precious? And I don't know how well it'll show up on camera, but there's some petite treasure bait in there. That's what the tinsel is going to be stitched out of. You guys see it a little bit. Yeah, it looks really cool in person. On camera, it mostly just looks silver, but there's actually like colors in it. I think it's Ice Pastels by Petite Treasure Braid. So yeah, that looks really cool. I'm excited about this. Uh, I should get through it pretty quickly. It's not a real big pattern, but I did get something in the mail today. So this is from Jasmine Custom Bags. Madam Mim's Apothecary. Isn't that cute? Her bags are so nice. So this is the last one in her Villains Club. She did it last year and this year. I don't know if she's going to continue it next year, but even if she does, I've got so many bags. And I'm trying to like cut down on my spending on stuff next year. So either way, this is the last one for me, and it's pretty cool. You don't see a lot of Sword and Stone stuff, so I think it's fun that she picked Madam Mim and this great purple sparkly vinyl, and of course her usual excellent quality. It's gorgeous. Jen does a great job on these, and I really loved all of them. I wish I could get like all of her bags, but honestly, oh, I didn't see that here. It says End Petting Zoo. It was a little hard to make out on the fabric, but that's funny. That's good. Um, yeah, I'm gonna miss getting those in, but I really don't need more bags. I have lots of bags. And I'm trying to not start more projects next year, so yeah. I'm trying to cut back a little bit on my budget in 2025, so that's okay. Anyway, I'll see you on Thursday. It's Thursday. As you can see, I put on a long sleeve shirt under my short sleeve shirt because it's chilly here today. Cold front moved in or something like that. So we're getting down into the 40s at night, which is chilly for us. I know people up north would be like, oh, pff, whatever. That's cold for Florida. Okay. Anyway, I made a lot of progress. Oops, upside down. I made a lot of progress on this one yesterday. Oh, look at him. Look at the little sloth. Now he has like a whole thing to hang from. I don't know if you can kind of see. He's got little backstitch claws hanging on to that really long L. So right now it says, get your tinsel in a tang. I think I should be able to finish it today. I got like the rest of this word, and then I got to put in don't in the border. And usually borders and stuff go pretty fast because you don't have to count them so much. You just sort of go. But we'll see. I'm at about 65%, so I think it's definitely doable to get this done today. I can do it. It's so cute though. And I love, okay, yeah, you can see a little bit the sparkly. I like how it's the word tinsel and then it's some other little accents in there. So it's not like overwhelming, but it's definitely in there. So that's fun. Yeah. So that's what I'll be working on today. Still doing some diamond painting too. So it'll be that. And I guess that's about it for today. I keep looking like the opposite side where the camera is. I try. Doesn't always work out. Anyway, I'll see you on Friday. It's Friday. Woo! I have a very sparkly shirt on today. You can see. Wow. It's also kind of fun because it has these like, I don't know, almost bell sleeves as opposed to the regular t-shirt sleeves. So it's kind of fun. Still chilly here, so I'm wearing a shirt under it. Yeah, I think we got down into the 40s last night. So I did finish Don't Get Your Tinsel in a Tangle from the Frosted Pumpkin. Look at him. Oh, it's so great. I love it. I love the sparkliness of it. So much sparkle today. But yeah, turned out really cute. I'm just gonna trim it like I did the other ones, and it'll go up on the little board. I'll have to bring that in here once I get this all like set up and show you what I'm talking about when I say I've got these little boards with a clip that I painted for the different seasons. So I also did a little bit of work on the Labyrinth stitch along. I think this is Wolfpack Creations. If not, I'll put in here. But yeah, just like 2 rows here. Not a huge amount of stuff. But I'm going to try to make some progress at least on this month. I don't know how much will happen. I've got, excuse me. I got a lot of stuff going on towards the end of the month, but that's just sort of why I'm pulling this out and doing what I can get done on it. My goal is to finish the frame on this next year so that I can start filling in the boxes and actually get it done. I'm trying to like finish up some of my stitch alongs. It's like I'm got it on my schedule to finish the Under the Sea one from Frosted Pumpkin and the horror movie one. And I'm going to try to finish the frame on this and make some progress on the Pixel one. Like that one's really big. I'm definitely not going to finish that or even the frame next year. But once I finish the frame on this, I'm going to just like work on the frame for the other one. Because it's huge. Oh, tired today. We went to bed too late. So, on a completely unrelated tangent, I was watching this video yesterday. Found this YouTuber, and he talks about music stuff. He's like in the industry, has done production and things. And he was talking about how there's like not really, excuse me, they're not really bands anymore. And I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I don't really follow the music scene very closely, but the stuff that I do pick up on is like single, it's like solo artists, singers. That's like been the thing. And he actually went through like the Spotify top 400 artists that get the most plays. And out of that, of bands that have been formed in the past like 10 years, there were three. And I knew one of them, but that was because I watched Eurovision. It was Maneskin. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but they're Italian. And yeah, it kind of is unfortunate because rock feels like it's really not in style right now. It's just like not topping the charts. It's not making waves for the most part, which really makes me sad because I grew up in the 90s and you just had some great bands. And it kind of seems like I'll try to remember to link that video because he goes into more in-depth explanation of why it's kind of shifted that direction in recent years. It does make me sad because I think of all the bands when I was in like high school and college, the 90s into the early 2000s. And, you had, I'm going to be that old person. The 90s were the last great decade for music, especially music from bands. I was just listening to a couple CDs this morning. Yeah, I have CDs. Ooh. I was listening to Yes. If you don't know who that is, they did a song in the 80s. That was like their one big hit. It was Owner of a Lonely Heart. And I'm not really sure what genre they are. Like, there's like rock. I'm not sure if they'd be considered metal or prog rock or what. I haven't really looked into that. And then I was listening to REM, which was big in the 90s. I don't know. Does anybody have suggestions for some? I've been listening to some metal stuff, especially like 80s. I got this cassette tape for Dokken, which they did a song on Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 that I really liked, and they didn't really do soundtracks back then, not like that, so I had to get like their actual album that had the song on it. Anyway, um, I could think of some people I know that might be able to give me a suggestion on this, but if you want to drop, like, I know a lot of the bigger ones, Guns N' Roses and stuff like that, but if you know some that are really good that maybe haven't been as big, I might not have heard of, drop a comment down there. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello.
All right, it's Sunday. I didn't do a video yesterday because I didn't do a ton on this, so I didn't think it would be all that interesting. But this is where I am so far on the Labyrinth Sal. I really love how this fabric, I think that's going to be really cool background fabric for it. But I did get some more progress on some of the little labyrinth pieces. It's not super exciting, but I got to get the frame done before I can do any like the fun parts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how's your turkey looking?
The turkey is coming along. I've finished up some of the areas around the main body,
His breasts.
breast area,
His breasts.
and I even did a little bit of the legs, which are apparently silver for
Here,
some
baby.
reason. It's a
Oh, it's sparkly.
very colorful turkey.
He's gonna have, does he have like sparkly hose on?
I don't know. It's very colorful. It'll be nice when it's done because there's a bunch of other stuff where there's gaps where there's going to be the beads.
Yeah, you got got beading to do.
And there's also these like whitish stripes up here that I have to fill in with a sparkly color that I've just been deliberately keeping white for a while because it's easier to track stuff. Because there's
Hmm.
like four different shades of dark blue that all intersperse with each other. So
Yeah, it's like this blue-gray colors.
yeah, so now that I'm basically done with that part, I'll probably fill that in.
We more
Yeah,
more fancy things. Don't you
yeah.
just love it?
Yeah, I'm getting pretty close though. There's some other stuff down here that I have to finish, and then there's the legs.
And then you get like corn and stuff for the
Yeah, around
border.
the edges, and I have to fix that eye thing. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's really coming along.
We'll be on to the beating soon.
Yay.
Ooh, so exciting.
That'll probably take me a long time.
Yeah, you can put that down now. I think we're gonna have to look into getting some more of the uh bars,
The scroll.
the scroll frames. That's the word I was looking for. I think we will have to look into some more scroll frames because I've got that um like stand for it and it
Mm-hmm.
adjusts to different sizes. I think the one I have is probably kind of big for what you're doing. So we could look into, they sell other sizes. So maybe we could look into getting some of those. I kind of wanted to get some more anyway because like that's really the best way to do beading and stuff on
Yeah,
pieces that are
once
really big.
there's the beads on it, you're not really going to be able to put it through those hoops that I use.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to put the hoops on it. You might crush the beads. And especially since it's so big, you can't really put a hoop on the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, it'd probably be better if we get a scroll frame because then you can just roll it up and it doesn't hurt them doing that. So yeah, and then you can sit with that giant frame on your
Great.
great. Yay.
It'll
Yeah,
look nice when it's done.
yeah, and we're gonna have to get you set up for beading and stuff because you don't want the beads to just like everywhere.
Which they will.
Yeah, we'll figure out some ways to do that so it doesn't make a mess.
Yeah.
Beading can be tricky, but yeah, usually when I have smaller stuff with beads, it's not a big deal. You just get a thing that's big enough to put it on. But yeah, I think more of the scroll frames would be good because it seems like we do stuff with beads on occasion. Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna have another Dark Queen, so having a scroll frame for that wouldn't be bad. So, and of course, I've got my ones from Make It Pink, the Sailor Scouts,
Yeah.
yeah, which have lots of beads as well. You've seen what I've stitched so far, like all the tiny, tiny holes
Mm-hmm.
for many, many beads. So many.
It should look really nice when it's done.
Oh, it'll be fabulous, in 20 years when I finish them all.
Yes.
I got to get back to working on that one next year. I do want to get it set back up on the scroll frame and at least do a little bit every day, maybe in the afternoons or something, and
Mm-hmm.
have it in here, sit in here so it's not in the way somewhere. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do work on different projects next year because I want to make some progress on some of these things I've started. Plus, I have the fabric for Sailor Neptune. So on so I was looking up the beads and stuff for Sailor Neptune, and one of the colors I need 6 packages of beads.
Oh wow. That's a lot of beads. How
Mm-hmm.
many beads are in a package?
Like 450.
That's a lot of beads.
No, no, it's not that many. It's like 50. No, I can't remember. Is it like 100? It's not 450. It's less than that. It's maybe 150. But still, it's just
Okay,
it's
that's
just
still a lot of
it's just
beads.
a lot of beads. I think it's over 2,000 beads or
Cool.
something. It's like a crap load. I can't remember. I was looking on. She gives you a list of the materials and like tells you how much. And so I was like, because it Mill Hill, they do them by weight. So they have like an approximate number of beads.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, doing the math, what I figured out is I needed 6 packages of that particular bead. And I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
which I'm like, I feel like maybe I didn't get enough beads for Seal Uranus. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to see. If I run out, I'll have to order more, I guess. So that'll be fun. Uh, oh. Beads. So you think you have a lot of beading to do.
Yeah.
Although you do have quite a few different types of beads. I don't know where I put the bead packets around here somewhere, but yeah, it's a fair amount.
Yeah. It's there's at least 5 different kinds. There's probably more. I just remember 5 because it was in the pattern
Right,
near where I was
because
doing.
they use numbers for the symbols on those.
Yeah, yeah. The number symbols were the beads. The capital letter symbols were for
Hang on a second, I'll
the
be right.
metallic.
Luckily, I'm
But
not. Oh, here it is. So there are 7
oh yes.
types of beads. Because yeah, those are all different.
Mm-hmm.
So woo!
Yeah,
Oh, look at all
it's
that.
a lot of beads.
Derek's like,
It's a lot of
oh no.
beads. Yeah. No, it's just it's very awkward
Well,
because
for
I'm
most
not
of these, you won't use all the beads, of course.
true.
Um,
True.
yeah, 7 colors of Mill Hill beads for Sir Thomas. Look at him.
I just don't have the steadiest of hands, so getting tiny needle and tiny bead
Plus, the
hole
beading needle is
oh
sharp.
over and over and over
I need
again.
to put this away because everybody can probably just hear the beads rattling.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, that's the only thing. That's like the one thing I don't like about beading because like in cross stitch, normally, of course, if you do that, it's a dull needle. I mean, it's a little bit sharp, but it's not like sharp. But the beading needle has to be smaller so that the eye of the needle can go through the beads. So it is pokey, and I've actually like just like gone through the top layer of my skin and just like pierced myself with that thing before.
Even on the blunt needle, there was one time where I accidentally like stabbed myself like under the nail.
Oh, oh, yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, no,
No,
it's
nobody,
really not.
nobody likes that. No.
You
Yeah.
pay better attention, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's like some sort of form of torture.
Yeah, actually, literally, yes.
It is. Anyway, we haven't really watched all that much of anything. Our baking shows have been on and stuff, so we've been watching that. We just watched the semifinal of the Great British Baking Show. That's what it is over here. But yeah, so excited for that next week. The finale.
Hmm.
Ooh, who's gonna win? Oh, it's so exciting. If anybody's watching that, do you have a favorite? Do you think somebody's gonna win? I think oh, what is that guy's name? The young guy that's on there.
Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan.
Yeah.
I think he definitely has a good shot at winning. I think Georgie might get up in her head and psych herself out. I mean, she
Yeah.
almost like
Yeah.
totally like crapped out this
Yeah.
episode. So I don't know, but you never know. Things happen.
You never
Um,
know.
Dylan had some big missteps this week, so yeah, guess we'll see. Exciting. But like don't tell me about it because we don't get it here till Friday, whereas it airs in the UK on Tuesday. So don't tell me. Don't tell me anything. And then we usually don't even get to watch it on Friday. So I don't know when we'll actually watch it. So don't tell me anything about it. We'll talk about it in the next video or something. Anyway, I think that's about it. There's not really anything else exciting going on. I mean, of course, next week is Thanksgiving here in the US. Um, so we
Yeah.
the might be kind of awkward Thanksgivings for a lot of people this year.
Yeah.
It's been a year. been a year.
Oh, and you get that that record,
Oh yeah, I got
the She and Him
She
one.
and Him. That's I was
Yeah.
trying to remember what it's Zoe Deschanel. I can't remember the guy singer's name, but yeah, we always hear it on our hipster holiday
Yeah,
radio.
somehow when we like started listening to Christmas music on Pandora, we just like got onto this like hipster vibe, and like would come up a lot, and then like we saw like the actual like record, and
Yeah,
now
like
we have a record
record.
player, and so we're like,
I was like,
okay.
if you're going to get a
There we
hipster
go.
Christmas album, you have to get it on vinyl.
Yes.
Like, I mean, that's the law.
Yeah. So
So yeah,
so that's fun.
we'll when we do Christmas setup, we'll have to play that
Hmm.
and listen to it. But yeah, anyway, we'll see you in the next video, and I hope that you have a good holiday if you're celebrating that. Bye.
Bye.